Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has been such an interesting concept. A racing game that pulls from different Sonic dimensions, timelines, and other worlds. Basically, the ultimate Sonic multiverse racer. And since that happens to be the case, the stages so far have been amazing. So today, I want to talk about some stages that I believe would be perfect for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. So let's start where it all began. Metal City. Metal City is basically the birthplace of Sonic Racing, at least for me. Sonic R doesn't count, but Sonic Riders was the first one to do it. The second you see that neon skyline, you know exactly where you are. It's got everything a good stage needs. Easy corners, fast straights, and the iconic big jump near the end. In CrossWorlds, it could be the ultimate first track. Imagine the holograms of other Sonic worlds flickering in the skyline, or Eggman's chip flying past as you drift through the streets. And imagine the remix of the original theme. Yeah, that's an instant serotonin boost. Yes! Yes! If CrossWorlds doesn't have Metal City, then it's missing the heart of Sonic Racing history. Because not only is it the best opener for any Sonic Racing game, it is the most iconic opener for any racing game. Up next, we have Splash Canyon. Splash Canyon is all about flow. It's fast, but relaxing. That perfect mix of, oh wow, this looks nice, to, oh shit, I just fell in a waterfall. That's what makes this level so much fun. The original track already had great pacing, but in CrossWorlds, it could evolve with multiple water routes, or even flood mechanics that can change each lap. Modern lighting and water physics could make it visually stunning. Sunlight filtering through the waves, the mist trailing off your boost, and it is a perfect chill track between all of the chaos heavy stages. That's right, I'm looking at you, Pumpkin Mansion. Fuck you and all your turns. Sand Ruins is chaos in the best way possible. Imagine racing through the crumbling temple while sandstorms shift the track layout each lap. One shortcut gets buried while another one opens up. Totally unpredictable. I say this is Sonic's version of Rainbow Road, just with like 90% more sand. Also, not to mention that the soundtrack for this race goes hard as fuck, so I would love to see them interpret a new remix. Please, the people yearn for Sonic Riders remixes. And for the last stage regarding the Sonic Riders game, we have Sega Carnival. Now this is where CrossWorlds can really flex their stuff. Sega Carnival is literally built for crossover chaos. Each lap could represent a different Sega universe. Knights, Jet Set Radio, Space Channel 5, you name it. If there is any stage that deserves to return from the OG Sonic Riders game, it is definitely Sega Carnival. Because imagine an update with all of the new games that have come out recently. You can put some Yakuza in there, some Persona 3 Reload. I feel like that stage would be perfect for this game. Up next, we have stages that I want from Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Unfortunately, this game is a definite downgrade from the OG, but nonetheless, a stage that I would love to see in Sonic Racing Zero Gravity. Oh my god, I can't. A stage that I would love to see in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, holy shit, I fucking did it, would have to be Megalo Station. Megalo Station feels like racing through a cyberpunk nightclub.
If I need your body, I'll fuck it.
You could really give the feeling of the OG games put into CrossWorlds. You could have racers flying along the walls in a tunnel full of neon lights. And that would be the perfect representation for Megalo Station. You could even make it the hub city where all the worlds connect. Slick visuals, insane music. You would finish the race feeling like you just ran a marathon. Because that's what it feels like playing Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. It's a fucking marathon. Up next, we have Aquatic Capital. Aquatic Capital would be one of those beautifully visual tracks that you would never skip. Racing through glass tunnels under the ocean, glowing marine life lighting your path, and a serene soundtrack to keep it all flowing. Then suddenly, boom! The glass cracks, the tunnels flood, and you're dodging debris as everything collapses. It's calm 1 second and chaos the next. And that's exactly what makes Sonic Racing fun. Because not only do you get the most beautiful stages that Sonic Team has ever created, you also get the most chaotic pieces of shit that you gotta deal with. And to end off the Sonic Riders Zero Gravity stages, I would really love to see 80s Boulevard. It's pretty much the same thing as Sega Carnival, but we can make this truly for the OGs. This one is pure art style and Sega Easter eggs everywhere. It is a tribute to Sega's arcade legacy. Imagine Outrun billboards, 8-bit Sonic cameos. This is the track you pick up when you want to look cool, even if you're dead last. It doesn't matter. As long as you go towards that finish line with a smile on your face, you're chilling. You're chill. And with that being all of the Sonic Riders Zero Gravity stages, let's move on to something that is not a Sonic racing game. Sonic Hero. Now, moving on to Sonic Hero stages. Up first, we have Grand Metropolis. Grand Metropolis is a perfect mix of speed and spectacle. Futuristic highways, conveyor belts, and glass roads high above the city. It's the ultimate danger zone stage. Hell, you could even have a factory overheat with each lap, turning red hot by the finale, just like the stage in Sonic Hero. It would be the most intense, over the top, and perfect stage for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And for my final option regarding Sonic Hero stages that would make great tracks for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, I have to go with my classic Egg Fleet. Egg Fleet would easily be a cinematic masterpiece of CrossWorlds. You're racing between massive airships, dodging explosions, and using boost ramps to jump between ships mid-battle. Every lap could have new ships entering the fight, completely changing the layout. It's the kind of stage that makes your hands sweat just by watching it. And that right there is going to be the final stage from Sonic Heroes. Now let's move on to everybody's favorite game, Shadow the Hedgehog. That's right, we're doing Westopolis, ladies and gentlemen. CrossWorlds needs variety, and Westopolis brings that gritty, high-stakes energy. Picture yourself this, right? Drifting through a city under alien invasion while everything around you is falling apart. Maybe you even get to run into some gun agents or even some of those aliens that you get to see. And maybe running over a certain amount of agents or even aliens could grant you a coin boost. Just like how the missions were in Shadow the Hedgehog, where you get to choose evil or good. If you kill or, I guess, run over a certain amount of enemies or heroes, depending on what sign you'd like to be, maybe you can get like a secret Sonic boost or something. I don't know, that's just me though. Not saying that I don't like the bright stuff, but I mean, come on, if we are gonna bring in some more dark and gritty levels, Westopolis would be top of the line. Up next, we have Glyphic Canyon. Glyphic Canyon is a pure desert drift heaven with wide turns, ancient alien structures, and glowing hieroglyphics lighting your way. It has that perfect blend of speed and mystery. Fuck it, throw in some sandstorms and collapsing cliffs, and you've got yourself a stage that is visually beautiful, but also very dangerous. The kind of track that makes every race feel unpredictable. Also, I had to include this one in as well, not only because the stage is raw, but the music in Glyphic Canyon, fuck, hard as hell. Enough said. Hold on, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. It appears that we have a bonus track at the very end of the video. Who would have guessed it? But me personally, I think a perfect track that would be an amazing addition to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds would have to be the Olympic track. Since Sega has the rights to the Olympics again, imagine a stadium-themed course that celebrates all of their worlds. Racing on a track and field, going through swimming pools, and maybe even around the torch-lit area. Metal-shaped item boxes, fireworks to finish it off, the whole 9 yards. Obviously, you wouldn't have any of the Mario stuff because, you know, it's Nintendo, but you could still show the amazing stuff that they've done over the years with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. And those are the stages that I would love to see in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Let me know in the comments down below what stages you would like to see in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, and let me know if I missed any that you would like to see. And Sega, if you're listening, I only have one thing to say. Please, bring back Metal City. Please! And as always, a huge shout out to everyone that is a current member on my YouTube channel. The extra support really means a lot, and I cannot thank you enough. With that being said, hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Adios.